love reading for February 2022. It's going to, I'm going to get all the love readings out, and then I'm going to take and do the general readings. Now, if love comes into the general readings, so be it, but I'm going to be doing separate videos. And I can tell everybody, I know my hands look terrible, but I do a lot of resin and a lot of art and stuff, so I want to make sure I got these out to you. So here we go. All right, Aries, February 2022. Love. I feel like switching decks already. My goodness. This is going to go out for a very small group of Aries. So if it doesn't resonate with you this time, then perhaps the next time it will. I am thinking about doing a love reading for Valentine's, around Valentine's Day. Okay. All right. All right. For some reason, I did feel like repeating and saying this is going out to a very small group of Aries. All right. We've got the sword and the rose, clarity, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, power. And what stands out to me here is clarity and truth. A revelation came. And for some, it actually made you feel like going within yourself. Solidarity. Okay. What is this about? A small group of Aries. What is this about? This could have been involved around an engagement of some kind. Now, I did Geminis and I did Cancers, and it was talking about the possibility of a reunion with the other person. But I feel there was an engagement involved, and for some reason, with the sword and the rose, clarity and truth and revelation came upon you. And it actually made you feel like you went within yourself, solidarity. So in February, you're thinking this out. Okay, clarity, truth, revelation. Now, before I go any further here, I want to make sure, see if it almost feels, I think there's going to be two parts here. Like I said, these are going to be shortened readings per se, but I'm almost seeing two groups of Aries here. One is where there was an engagement and partnership where the truth came. It came bubbling forth is what I feel. And it made, it just came, and it was like a revelation, and it made you go within yourself is what I feel. I'm going to read it this way first. Okay. So if you guys are the group, I'm going to read it also. I'm also feeling it for a group who had some had some clarity in their relationship, and it actually is going to lead to engagement. But the first one, this one does not feel. The first group. And when I say group, there's thousands and thousands of Aries of each zodiac sign. And for this group right here, I'm going to read it as the sword and the rose. It was painful. It was painful in love. That's what I feel. And it had to do with an engagement, partnership. It was some kind of commitment. It was supposed to be like, in your head, it was going to be like, this is the one I'm going to be with. They completed you, so you thought. And it ended up being a union, whether it's married or just engagement. Okay. Then we have the snake, competition, enemy, clever, malicious, look over your shoulder, the other woman. There could have also, in this first group here, now, before y'all jump off, I am going to do one here because I do feel Spirit did tell me that I need to go ahead and read it another way, which will be, this could be a clarity to where you guys can move on to an engagement. It has nothing to do with any of this other stuff. I'll be picking up some of these cards. I'll be leaving these first two cards. So for the first group, though, this almost feels like somebody was up in your business or stuck their nose where it didn't belong or looked outside the lines. Okay, that's how this first one's going to go. How does this group of Aries feeling? Stabbed in the back. All right. So this to me, I don't like, saying, oh, third party. I really feel there was a third party involved here. Heartbreak, pain, separation, deception, shock, and attack. Okay. So whether it was Aries or the other party who stepped out. Yep. And situation, this is February, taking a chance, risk. I don't think that applies. Hand of cards. What do? Not showing your hand, gambling. Okay. I think it's not showing your hands. This group of Aries right here, you're not showing your hands after this happened. And I'm not going to pull out. I don't feel like getting into what I call the dirty with the tarot cards. It just is what it is. It seems to me that there was somebody who kind of stepped in and should have stayed the hell out of your business. All right, that's what I get. And so you're sitting here with the hand of cards, you know, what do? You wear a poker face. So you're wearing a good face in February if you've gone through this situation. Now, if you are looking towards engagement, we're going to get to that one here in a minute. But for right now, this one, yeah, sitting here heartbroken. But I feel that with the hand of cards, you may not be showing it unless it's behind closed doors. You're kind of keeping it to yourself or trying to. For some of you, this was the runner and chaser relationship. So where this went bad, there could have been a mistake. And I'm going to say mistake. I'm going to say this lightly because it's a choice. And if you're going through something like this, it doesn't matter who they are. If they made a choice, it was a choice. And that's what you need to see it as. They made a choice to do this. I feel like saying this again. They made a choice. And I think it was the other party. But if it was Aries, then apply it. In February, this is this group of Aries who are trying to overcome this. They're trying to rise above it. Okay. Now, if you are an Aries and there had been some stepping out, whether it was you or the other party, stepping out with somebody else, because I'm seeing third party situation, that does feel right to me on this reading. If you're deciding to come back together with this person, there is definitely the soul connection here with the chaser. I will not be surprised if I see the runner. So this is not your typical, you know, hey, I just met Tom, Dick, and Harry type thing. This is actually some kind of karmic soul connection, or it's a soulmate or a twin flame, and they have hurt and cut you deeply, or vice versa. Okay. There is a possibility for some of you to come back together with this person, but you know what? Here's the thing. They say, you know, the people who love you will hurt you the worst. Okay, because and that's not saying in a bad way. You learn your lessons and stuff like that too. I'm not saying that Aries needed a lesson here. What I'm saying here is because of this situation where it looks like there was a third party or somebody, not just, I don't feel like they just stuck their nose into it. I think there was a third party. Somebody was interested in somebody's other mate is what it was. And possibly the other person got tempted. I keep seeing the snake with the apple, which is Adam and Eve. Okay. And in the tea leaf cards, they say temptation. And that's what I'm saying. And somebody dove off the deep side of temptation here. Now, if you do believe that, and it's showing a soul connection here, not just your Tom, Dick, and Harry. If it feels like you, then you feel there's, let's see. For some of you, I mean, really, no matter, you're not always meant to be with your soulmates. You're not always meant to be with your twin flames. They are there to teach you a lesson. All right. For some of you, love. Unconditional love. Now, okay, I'm going to explain this right now. With this right here, with the third party situation, do not become blinded, whether it was you or the other person who did the bad. All right, somebody stepped out. That's what it looks like to me. Unconditional love, self-love, self-love. Do not sit here and say, oh, I unconditionally love you because you just did all this crap. No. Don't let whoever it was get away with it. That's not okay. All right? But if you can overcome it, then, I mean, you guys are all grown adults and stuff. That is, if there's misunderstandings, you guys grew apart for whatever reason, then that is your choice. I mean, so definitely go with open eyes, though, okay? For some of you, this will be a rekindling of some sort. Relationship evolving to the next phase, healing the inner child, growth. To just be about healing yourself because it's the worst pain you've ever felt. This is for Aries. There's probably currently separation in the month of February. Sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure of the future. Aries, if you actually stepped out of this relationship and made a mistake, there could possibly be a possibility of getting back together with this other person. But it's something that you have to transcend above and never, ever, ever do it again. My goodness, this is deep pain. This is to the core. This is some of the worst pain you can feel. Okay? Whatever it was shocking. Quick. All right? Sudden change, shocking news, surprise, caused a great upheaval and transformation. All right? I can't say I'd always definitely do it the way you may do it. I mean, we're all different people. Some of you may be thinking about taking this person back. Was there a soul connection? Heck yes, there was. But was there some serious wrongdoing, whether you or the other party? Yeah, there was. Okay, so if you think you can get beyond it, see, look, relationship evolving. Some of you will be taking this person back. Just be careful. I mean, some of you will be able to rise above this, but sometimes zebras can't change their stripes, you know? So just go with it with an open mind and not just feeling just with your heart. You need to take and see the whole picture. All right. So some of you, this will be a reconciliation. I'm seeing the Justice card in my head. For some of you, this is you cut it. It's going to be one of the most painful things you've done, but just go ahead and do that. Don't sit there. Don't sit there in this pain. All right. We've got girl with the snake, which tells me there was definitely some outside involvement. And if male or female, if there was a female involved in this, do realize that if the other party did take and step out, they had a choice. It is not all about that third party. All right. So you make sure that you put the blame where it belongs. All right. Because this is, you know, definitely put it on that other party, your other half. But do not sit here and just put it, oh, well, you know, because I mean, that's human nature is you want to take, and if you care about somebody, you want to put the blame on somebody else. No. For this one, this is 3 people. 3 people were involved in this. There was one extra person in this wheel that didn't need to be belonging. Okay? Here, you may be feeling, not today. I am not dealing with this. Well, I mean, here's your 3 keys. 3 people. Decision. You have to make a decision about this. Playing events over and over in the head in February. For some of you, you've got kisses. I mean, some of you, there is a possibility of rekindling this, but do it with caution. Massive caution. All right? Because this truly was love, and it could be that there was somebody who just got involved and crap happened, but it's still not okay. All right? This is definitely a third-party situation. All right, I don't feel like going any farther, so this is basically, is just basically showing paths. It's a clear, and in February, I don't think there's going to be a clear path. I think you'll be thinking this out. Whatever you do, do not jump. If you've gone through a situation like this, do not jump. Sit back and actually think this out. Don't just think with your heart, think with your head as well. And then come to an actual decision that's actually going to benefit you in your heart. Okay? This is for Aries. This is not going to go for every Aries. It will only go for some. All right, real quick here. I'm going to do a reading here. All right, what? Okay. All right, what did I say? For some of you, do you see this? Do you see the scales? Justice card is what I said in my head, right? For some of you, the message is keep your life in balance. And for others, there is a reconciliation coming. Okay, that's the message. All right, moving on to the next group. I felt like leaving these 2 cards right here, the engagement ring, the sword, and the rose. Clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, and power. And that is how you feel. This is a double edge, though. Okay. For the group that are actually getting ready to move up, this is for the group of Aries that are getting ready to move up for engagement. They're actually, this is showing a partnership coming together. You did not have a third party. That was for the first group, okay? This is actually where you guys have grown together. You've decided to commit, or there is a commitment coming to you. For some of you, if you've not been committed to yet, it will be in March is what I'm feeling, around the 23rd, around the solstice, okay? Why did I say solstice? Okay, anyway, so the Phoenix, new phase. I don't feel for some of you, yeah, you could be coming back together, but I really feel it's transformation, growth here, okay? Some of you, it needs time, takes time. You're still healing and overcoming stuff from your past, but the relationship that you're in right now is actually, or the one that is coming, is actually coming. For some of you, this has not happened yet. In February, okay, so again, I'll explain this. Sometimes whenever you're looking around, like it's TikTok or whatever, I mean, you can't, the algorithm, excuse me, you can't go by that. But when it's on YouTube, and say you're sitting here in March and you watch this and you're like, whoa, that sounds like me right now. Okay, then apply it how you will, even if it's like a January, February, March, doesn't matter what reading it is, okay? Because you stumble upon other people's stuff with videos and stuff at the time, I feel, when you need to hear it. Okay, so you will. But for this is a February reading, love. And I do feel for the ones that are getting engaged, possibly in February, there's possibility a date of, I have 2 different months here, but the one that stands out to me is May. I think that's when stuff is being put in order. And August is, I feel, a completion. And I see the 10 of Cups in my head, okay? Whoever this partner that you have, that you be getting engaged with, or union, or a commitment, this person you mirror. So again, this is people who are finding their soul connection. This is definitely a soul connection. Okay, so let's see, how do I, yeah, mirroring each other, self-image, relationships reflect our wounds, introspective. So this could be about some of the Aries before this happens, that they're actually going to go within themselves, you know, and kind of look within themselves and try to heal their past. So they're not bringing it into this relationship, or this relationship has helped heal their past, the stuff that they're trying to overcome. We have the twin flame, and with the mirror, I told you it could be a soul connection. It could be your yin and yang, your zen, balance, union, duality, coupling, complement each other, twin flame, okay? I think this is actually for the group of Aries who are actually planning dates, reminiscing, keepsake. What do you do with the camera? Making memories. All right, this feels like it's leading to a wedding to me. That's what it feels like. For some of the group of Aries, when it's talking about healing the past, it's talking about addiction, whether it is a physical addiction of some kind, or addiction of feeling of, see how they're chained to their heart of the past. This could be for a group of Aries who are either physically overcoming an addiction of some kind, or they are actually taking and they're trying to overcome a past relationship, and this new relationship here that is going to lead to wedding, and that has the yin and yang zen balance, is going to help them heal. Because there's great passion here. Great passion within this union. Insane chemistry, like each other equally, having fun. Yep. Stop the pattern. All right, so this relationship, the axe right here, you could have left a relationship and then kind of stumbled upon this person, or a person could have abandoned you. But I feel it's more along the lines of stop the pattern. This person helps you stop the pattern of kind of almost self-destructive, but you don't really realize it. Yep, here's the chaser. All right, so this is definitely a twin flame relationship. Okay, I want to see. Let's see the end result. I think you're more looking for dates. The end result is wedding. This is the one. All right. We've got the separation. You could be separated from this person, but I don't feel this is over. We've got the deception card. All right. This could also mean, if there is deception within this, because actually this one right here is for the ones that are actually getting married. If there's red flags, do pay attention to them. Someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship, but the way I look at it is with the wedding and the separation. This could have ended up into a wedding, separation because of deception. Read it how you will. All right, but what I feel really is too, it could be also of the past. You know, you actually, you know, maybe you're scared. Maybe as Aries, you're scared of getting married again, but you know, it led to separation because there's so much deception. This is about a lot of Aries who are overcoming. And even if you're not married, a commitment itself could feel like marriage to you. Okay. So this is about a group of Aries who are also healing and overcoming with this other person the past. For some of you, stuff's coming to light and you know it. Okay. But to me, right here, this almost seems like a wedding. It's kind of almost given the fear. It's almost kind of put the panic mode in because of the past. It's kind of pulling up old wounds is what I feel, and old triggers. Okay, very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Keep an open your mind, okay? And free yourself. Free yourself. Sometimes we're caged within our own head. Ah, here we go. Tongue. And when I say tongue, sometimes when you get ready to open up your mouth, you can't say those words. You don't know how. All right, free yourself from this past thinking pattern. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. There's great passion here. This is a new love like you've not had before. heart-to-heart conversations. And here's the engagement ring. All right, so this one definitely could be the one. It's showing me twin flame. All right. It looks good. I gave you some dates there. I am going to pop off here. And like I said, I am on TikTok on Roosters Peacock Tarot. I am definitely, here's YouTube. And then I'm also on Facebook on Roosters Peacock. I'm also on Instagram on Roosters Peacock, okay? So I will be uploading the loved ones first. And then I will be working on general life and love. Or general life, sorry, not love. All right, talk to you guys later. Bye.